Hi everyone, welcome to my video. In this video, I'll be explaining you about the join operator and how you can use this and the link method. After that, there will be a link where I'll be explaining you join operator or join activity. The UiPath actually provides you so that you can use that activity directly to perform the join operation. So for now, let's understand how we can do the join operation using link. In link, usually we have two join operators. One is join, another one is group join. The join function or join operator, it joins two sequences or two collections based on a key and returns a single or returns a sequence. Whereas group join, it operates or it joins two sequences based on keys and returns groups of sequences. So basically the join in SQL, if you try to compare it, then in the join function or join operator, basically your inner join, and this group join basically is similar to the left outer join of the SQL operator or SQL function or in SQL. Before going into UiPath and try to write the query for link query for join, let's just understand what does inner join, left join, etc. So when we see the join operator, we usually have four types, that is inner join, left join, right join, and full join. Inner join basically is returns the data which are there in both the table. Okay. The left join, it returns the data which is present in both the table as well as the data which is there in the left table. And right join is basically its opposite of left join, that is it includes all the data which is there in both the table, plus it includes the data of right table. Okay. And full join, it's summation or union of both the table, that is it includes both the tables data as well as left and right join. Go into UiPath and write a code for a join function or join operator using UiPath. So let me first create two data table. So column 1, let's say I have name Sam, again and then Ram. 2, again let's say Sam, just 3, and then Ajay, that is 4. Okay, let's save this. Let's give the output variable as dt data1. Okay. Similarly, now let's go and define data table 2, Ram, and let's change this into result. Okay, and let me change the data table or data type Ram, and result is, let's say, pass. Okay, only two results are there, Ram and the value is pass. And let's say another name would be Sam, and let's say fail. Okay, only two data are there. Okay, and let me type the data table as dt data2. So I have a data table of dt data1 and I have a data table of dt data2. So what I am now trying to do, I'll create one more data table called dt output. Okay, so let me change this into data table. Over here I have to, since I have created this DT tape output, right, I need to get the structure. So let me get the structure of first data table. So how to get the structure? To get the structure of a particular data table, you need to you need to write this code, that is dt your data table dot clone. So basically when you do the clone, it will copy the structure, not the data. Okay, once you're done with this, let me assign the output data table. So I have cloned it. So basically what I did now, I have cloned the DT table 1, which contains two columns, column 1, column 2. And in this DT table 2, I have column 1 and result. So I need to create one more column called column, let's say, let me create one more column to store the result. So add data column, column name would be result and its data table is dt output. Now let me write the code for join function. From keyword x in my data table 1. Okay, now the join function or the join operator, it's y in my second data table on, this keyword is must when we use join, x of 0. I just use the index instead of the column name, dot toString equal, okay, same thing, I'll copy from this to here, paste over there, y. Okay, so what I'm trying to do over here is that I am actually writing a query based on the column 1, which are this column 1 is there in the both the data table. So I'm using that column 1 and writing the join function. Now this is not done yet, because when I save this and when I assign the dt output, it throws me an error saying that if you observe over here, it is you're unable to convert it. So I need to change this into copy to data table so that it will be in a data table format. Now let me select everything, select. Okay, I need to put it in dt result, right? So I'll dt output dot clone dot load data row. Okay, now new object x of 0 dot toString. Let me copy all this. Okay, now here x of 1 and y of 1. So what I did over here, x of 0 is column 0, x of 1 is column 2, y of 1 is column 2, that is result, and y of 0 is nothing but column 1. Column 1 in the data table 2 and column 1 in the data table 1 are same. So that is the reason I'm not writing it 2 times over here. Now I have to define the accept a boolean variable which is false. Once this is done, close the bracket which I have opened. Oh yeah, I have closed this, right? So let me put these in the braces. Now copy to data table. Okay, so once this is done, now it has been converted. Let me do one thing: output data table, convert this data table into text. Let me print this text. Okay, so let's run this code. Okay, if you observe over here, SAM1, RAM2 and SAM3. So let's just go in here and see this is data table 2, which contains RAM and SAM, pass and fail as a result. And over here, SAM, RAM, SAM and Ajay. So Ajay is not there in the DT2, that is why it has been excluded. When we look into here, SAM and RAM, SAM's value is fail always and RAM's is pass, which is correct as per our expectation. So this, if you observe here, this is acting as a inner join. So inner join is basically data which is contained in both, right? So this is basically is acting as a inner join. So now let's go and do check for the group join function. So how this works, group join, let me copy this and repaste it. Okay, let me go over here and type the code here. So dot as enumerable, I'll convert this into as enumerable, then group join, group and join. Okay, x in, from x in dt1 as enumerable, group join by in dt2 dot as enumerable. Okay, on x of 0 is equal to y of 0 into group join is equal to group. Okay, now the next condition would be from group in of GP, the variable in group join dot default empty. Now select x1 is equal to d or x of 0, same thing, the one that I have did over here, same thing, x of 0 and then x of 1. Okay, and then a little bit change, that is if is nothing of 0 or group, then nothing, otherwise group of 1. Okay, so once you done with this, dot rows dot add x1. Okay, now this is done. So basically, what is the difference between earlier code and now is that one is group join. Instead of, this is another way of writing. I last time when I have written it was I did not split it this into two parts. I just added a new object over here and loaded the data. But now what I did is I split those two. Second method I have shown you over here, and then this is one of the way of writing. So in sometimes what we do is, in even we just type the variable over here. Even if we might not know if that variable is empty or not. In case if that variable or that particular row is empty, then that causes an issue, saying it can throw some array index out of range error, or object shouldn't be null, that kind of error it might throw. So to avoid such error, we should use a condition stating if the variable is empty, then just type it as empty, otherwise use whatever there is in the variable. So this usually helps us to avoid that such kind of issue, or issues such as null error, null pointing error, and so on. So now let me save this, let me run this code again, and let's see. So if you observe over here, the output is as per our expectation. So basically it is it operates on the key, and it will returns a group of sequences. So this is how you do the operations in, or join operation in UiPath using link query. There is another way of performing this join operation, that is using UiPath activity called join. Okay, this join data table. I'll be talking about this join operator in my next video. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do like and share.